My name is Zeke, and today we're learning SBAC testing on an iPad. First things first, I need to teach you about guided access mode. So here I'm pretending to be a student about to take an AR test. And I'll admit I'm a smart kid, but I didn't feel like reading this book, so I don't know any of the answers to any of these questions. What did baby bear ask mother bear? Good God, I'm just gonna pick something random. Where did the bees go? I have no idea, but maybe my good friend Google knows, so let me just close this app and ask Google where the bees go. Let's see, where do bees go? As you can probably guess, my teacher is probably none too happy about me cheating on my test, and I bet you're wishing there was some way to stop me from leaving my test to get a hint from Google, but fortunately for you, there is such a thing. It's called guided access mode. And basically, when you turn on this feature, you won't be able to leave a particular app unless you provide a password. And it's very easy to set up and use and works with almost any app. In fact, a lot of apps made for testing won't work unless you have this feature enabled. So let's go ahead and turn it on. What you do is you go to your home screen, open up the settings, and then on the left, make sure General is selected. And on the right, touch Accessibility. Now scroll down and enable Guided Access. Now let's set a passcode. It's got to be 4 digits. I recommend trying to spell out the name of your school. Like this iPad belongs to Frank Ledesma, for example, so I'm going to type FRAN or 3726. Whatever you choose, just make sure everybody agrees on it and don't forget it. Okay, now let's try again. I'm a student ready, or should I say not ready, to take my test, and you're the proctor about to hand me the iPad. Okay, so you already set up guided access. Now you just have to activate it. This is how you do it. Okay, firstly, you're going to make sure you're inside the app you want to lock. Now, look for the home button. It's this one right here. And we're going to click it 3 times quickly. Not 2, not 4, 3 times, and do it quickly. And your screen should do something like this. And these are the settings. So if you touch the bottom right where it says hardware buttons options, this lets you change what a student can and can't do with the buttons while the device is in guided access mode. The sleep wake button is the button that turns the screen on and off. I suggest leaving that enabled so students can turn off the screen and save battery during break times. There's the volume button. Leave that enabled so students can change the volume. Motion just allows students to flip the iPad upright or sideways. Keyboards, leave that on. This actually refers to the on-screen keyboard, so we want to make sure the students have access to that. Now this middle button disables the touch screen. You can disable touch on those instances you work with younger children who tend to touch the screen and pause the movie or scroll away from the website you're showing them. But for now, leave touch on. And this last button is for a time limit. Now you have the option to set a time limit on your quiz. After the clock stops, your iPad will become disabled until you enter the 4-digit code you created. You know, the one you're not supposed to forget? Please don't forget your passwords. Anyway, we're not setting a time limit, but I want you to know the option is there if you need it. Another thing you can do is disable touch in specific zones. I'm going to use my finger to draw a shape. See how it leaves a gray shape? Well, kids won't be able to click anywhere within this triangle, circle, or that other lopsided shape over there if you so please. But be warned, some teachers accidentally touch the screen and create random shapes on the screen, then give the iPad like this to the student. You don't want to disable any part of the screen for this activity, so just click on the little X button on either shape and it will go away. Now, to activate guided access, we're going to tap Start on the top right corner, and you're done because guided access is enabled. Now, you, the proctor, hand the iPad to me, the student, and now I'm just going to take the iPad from you, wait till you stop looking over my shoulder and maybe walk over to the other side of the room and wait till... What's this? Why can't I leave this app? Oh, thanks a lot, guided access. Now I have to guess the rest of my answers. But anyway, once the student is done, simply take the iPad back, triple click the home button, input your password, the one you've all agreed upon, then click End at the top left corner, and you're done. Congratulations, you're now familiar with guided access. Now, to take the SBAC test, go to your home screen. And here's a neat trick. If you take a single finger and swipe down on your home screen, you could just type the name of the app you're looking for. Air Secure in this case, and there it is. It's just a nice alternative to looking for one app on multiple iPads, since each iPad may not have their icons in the same order. Anyway, open up AirSecure, then enable guided access by triple clicking the home button, change any settings that you have to, and then click start. Now the iPad is ready to give to the student, or if you want, you can take the additional steps they need, like choosing the state and the test. Then you can click OK. Now, this is the screen where your kids can type in their unique ID test info, but since I'm taking a practice test, I'm going to click where it says go to practice and training test site. Then I'm going to click sign in. No need to type anything. And click OK again. Now I'll choose my grade level and click yes. Now the rest from here on out is totally up to you. You are the whiz of your quiz. And now, once your students are done and you collected the iPad, be sure to disable guided access by triple clicking, putting in your 4-digit PIN, and then click end at the top left corner, and you're done. And for the sake of avoiding accidents where kids turn on guided access by accident, I suggest going into the settings to disable it. Go to General, Accessibility, then Guided Access, and flip the switch. And there you go. I hope this video taught you something, and if you have any questions, you know where to find us. I'll see you next time.